Good evening everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am starting this vlog way later than I usually like to. You guys know what I'm like. Normally it's like first thing in the morning. I'm up bright and early, get the vlogging camera out and get on with the rest of the day. But today's been one of those days where I've kind of just been walking around the house completely makeup free, cracking on with jobs that I needed to do today, and mainly just waiting around for our exciting plans this evening. So I thought I will just get on with my day and get the vlogging camera out when the excitement actually starts. You might be able to hear Alex is currently in the shower because we are both currently getting ready for a really exciting evening. And I've been loving taking you guys on this kind of like engagement bridal journey with us, obviously with the surprise engagement from Alex a couple of months ago, and we've just been so lucky to have had so many celebrations, so many people that just want to like celebrate us, celebrate the engagement, and just kind of like get in on the merriment. And I love weddings. I always have. I just think they're so magical. I love engagements and I love a celebration as well. We all know that about me. So we have been milking the engagement celebrations so much, and we have probably the most exciting engagement celebration tonight, which I am so looking forward to. So I've literally just been walking around at the house completely makeup free. I haven't done anything with my hair yet because I wanted to not even have to like top up my makeup tonight. I just wanted to start afresh for this evening, so that I'm looking at very bridal and very glowy for tonight. I thought it would be really lovely to start afresh. So we are actually heading this evening to Chewton Glen, which if you guys have been following me for a while, you will know it is literally one of my favorite places on earth. It is the most stunning hotel down here in the New Forest. It's literally just a short drive away from us, and it is such a magical place to stay. If you remember, Alex and I stayed there back in February. It was around like Valentine's, and we had a gorgeous Valentine's weekend there, and it was so magical. And it's like a hotel, a spa, and it has the most gorgeous dining experience. And it's actually James Martin who runs the kitchen there, who, if you don't know, is like a very successful chef. And we are heading out for dinner there tonight. We're not staying overnight because that would be a little bit too bougie, but we're just gonna head there for dinner. We're meeting up with a couple of friends there, and we're gonna have a big old celebratory meal for the engagement, which I'm really looking forward to. You'll see behind me I actually have a few outfit options which I kind of want to go through with you guys. I know obviously this video is going to go up after the fact and you're not going to be able to help me in real time, but I always value your opinions, and I love doing try-ons with you with regards to like what I should wear, because it kind of gives me more confidence in the future when you're like, yes, you made the right outfit decision. Because back when I was getting ready in the Isle of Skye, I was so unsure what to wear, and so many of you were like, yes, that was the right decision. And even actually when Alex and I went out for our Valentine's meal at Chewton Glen, so many of you said that that was the right dress to wear as well. So we're gonna go through the dresses and go through the outfit options because I'm really undecided how bridal to go. I've got this really gorgeous new dress, this white one here from New Look, and it's stunning, but it does kind of look like a wedding dress, and I'm like, is that too much, or do I just completely milk the fact that I am a new engaged bride and I can really enjoy wearing my gorgeous white dresses? If you want to see more engagement dresses, actually go back and watch my engagement dress outfit video because I've got some really gorgeous options in there as well, which I've already kind of like utilized a couple of them, so I don't have any of those to show you in this video, but I have a few outfits that are maybe recycled, a few older outfits, because you know what I'm like, I am Lizzie McGuire and I am an outfit repeater and proud. So I'm currently in the middle, kind of just started doing my makeup. I've kind of just put on my base for now just so that I can get that sorted. So use my favorites. I've got a lot of Bobbi Brown products actually in front of me. So this is my two favorites with regards to a base, the Bobbi Brown Skin Full Cover Concealer. Absolutely love that. I literally just do a little bit under my eyes and any kind of like spot patches, which actually my skin is looking really good at the moment, which I should probably give you an updated skincare routine because I'm very happy with how my skincare is looking. And I've also used the Bobbi Brown Intense Serum Foundation, which is like the perfect evening foundation for me. I absolutely adore it. I feel like it's just like the perfect amount of like coverage. It's got a really great buildability and kind of gives like a bit more of that like flawless finish. So I've used those as my base, and we're going from here. Oh, I've also just done my brows, which you guys know. I've literally done the most boring bits because I feel like I don't really change that too much, especially with regards to my brows. I use the Dior Brow Styler Pencil. I'm in the shade 2, I believe. Yes, 2 dark brown. And then I also use the Bobbi Brown Natural Brow Shaper in the shade, what's the shade? Neutral brown. Lots of browns going on there. So that is what we've done so far. we're going to start zhuzhing them up because I want to create like a little bit of kind of a bridal look. I think would be really, really nice because obviously it's an evening look. I want to go a little bit glam and a little bit kind of emphasized evening, but I still want it to be quite like natural and bridal. So I actually picked up this palette the other day. I've not used it yet, so I'm really, really excited. It's my Hourglass Ambient Light palette, and this is just so gorgeous. Like, look at these shades. Oh, it makes me so happy when they're all brand new and you haven't used them before. And I really, really love these 3 like neutral shades. I feel like the Ambient Light is an absolute icon for a reason. Bad vlogger alert, my memory card just died, so I've just put a new one in there, and I was about to show you something that I feel like is so embarrassing to show, but you know what we're like. I feel like this is like a no judgment zone. But this is the Hourglass palette that I've been using for so long, and this is currently what the shades are looking like. You can tell which 2 are just my absolute favorites. On both of those, I've completely hit pan, and this white one I'm about to hit pan on as well. I don't use the blushes as much, so I'm not sure whether to keep the palette just for the sake of the blushes, but I think, actually, I know this for a fact because I was chatting to the girl in store and I was telling her which palette I own, and she looked at me and went, "Is that the one that's about 5 years old?" And I was like, that is awful. That is absolutely dreadful. You're not supposed to keep makeup products for more than like a year, but palettes are a difficult one, like powder products, because I feel like you don't get through them as quickly as maybe like foundations or mascaras or anything like that. So apparently this is about 5 years old, so I should probably say sayonara to that one and instead utilize my beautiful new one. I mean, look at that packaging. It's so gorgeous. So what I'm gonna do, I also washed my brushes the other day, so they're all feeling very lovely and very fresh. This is something I really like to do with regards to my bronzer, and it's a kind of technique that I've been using for quite a while, and I feel like it really works. So I first of all go in with actually this darkest shade, which looks a little bit intimidating, especially if you're a pale girl like me, but I basically go in with this and I kind of pinch my brush so you get it right on the tip of your brush, and I'll basically create a line on my cheekbone. So literally like that. It looks so ridiculous when you first do it, but trust in the process. So I like to bring it quite far down into my cheekbone as well. I'll then go in with this middle shade. Now this lighter shade I think is more of just kind of like a setting powder. I'll then go in with this middle shade, which is like a really gorgeous just mid bronze, and I'll use that on the brush and then blend in the foundation. It's really difficult because I always like to do a fish face with my bronzer, so hold please caller. And then the finished result is this really gorgeous and naturally blended out look. I always feel like it's a little bit more harsh on camera than it is in real life. Like in real life, it literally looks like the most natural kind of shadow on your face. So if you're like me, you've got quite a round face, you don't have the kind of like highest cheekbones or the most like chiseled jaw, this is the best technique to create that really gorgeous like silhouette on your face while still being super natural. There's nothing worse than you can just see someone with like an orange streak going up their face. So I really like that. So Ambient Light palette is a new absolute fave in my collection. It's got a lot of similar shades to what I had before in my old palette. I don't even know what this one is actually called. Oh my god, the name is literally rubbed off. This is also that Ambient Light, but Ambient Light Edit Ghost, I think. Anyway, this was a limited edition one that they did a really long time ago. So really happy with how that looks. I'm then gonna go in with my blushes. Now, if you guys know me, you'll know I never used to use blush, and I kind of can't believe that I never used to wear it. I feel like it's a little bit dreadful because I used to always say that I didn't need it, and I'm someone who has very naturally quite like high cheekbones. Not high cheekbones, but very like prudent kind of apples, if that makes sense. Like, especially if I smile like this, I feel like these bits are very round. So I always found that blusher wasn't flattering on me, but I actually realized it was because of the way I was applying it and the application and the positioning of the blush. So I've changed how I apply it and how I kind of like utilize it to basically give me the face shape that I want. So I'm first going to go in with the really gorgeous Shimmer Brick Compact in bronze, and this is a really lovely one from Bobbi Brown. I'm using this as actually a blush brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to blend that a little bit, and I kind of only like to apply it on the tip of the brush. I don't like to have too much product on my blush, and I'll basically just create a little bit of a blend. I'm happy for it to kind of run down into my bronzer and create a little bit of a blend running up. And again, I quite like to take this quite high up my cheekbones. I feel like especially for an evening look, it just gives you that really gorgeous glow, and I love how it looks, especially in like photos and stuff. And I feel like it just gives you that really healthy like bridal glow, as well as giving you a little bit more color as well, because obviously we've got the bronzy shade. They do have a few different shades in this, like a really gorgeous blushy kind of pink shade, but for me, I think the bronze It's just perfect. I'm undecided which blush to use today. I've either got an old favourite, and this was actually the first blusher that ever converted me to blush. This is the Brightening Blush in Blushed Pink from Bobbi Brown, or I've got this new Ciate one, and I'm quite enjoying this. I think I might go for this actually, because it's got this really gorgeous shimmer in it, which I think is just going to be so perfect for tonight. So I'm actually using, I don't even know what brush this is. It's a Real Techniques one, but I'm not entirely sure what it was for. Goodness me, I think I've put a bit too much product on there. But basically, I go in with this because I really like how kind of precise you can be, and I would just do a little dab right on the corner of your cheekbone, like right on the, I'm not going to say the apple, because I'd say the apple is more like here. I'm not entirely sure what this bit is called, but almost like where you would apply highlight. I quite like to use blusher as more of like a blush and highlight, and I will just apply that there, and I really like the effect of it. I feel like because of the positioning that I'm using with all of these products, it really helps in that kind of like lifting of your face shape, which is what I really want to be doing. I feel like brides obviously look very like glowy, they look a bit lifted, very like perfected, which is what I'm really liking at the moment. And then the final trick to basically blend it all together and make it look like perfected skin rather than like makeup sitting on your skin is to go in with your foundation brush and basically just blend it all in. I need to move my makeup mirror actually to a bit close to you, because I feel like I keep moving my face to the side. So as you can see right now, especially with regards to like the blushes and stuff, it's looking a little bit harsh and a little bit kind of like the product's just been placed there, whereas now I'm just going to go in, and I think this is like kind of related to the underpainting technique. Personally, I don't like to apply the foundation over the top because I feel like it just completely takes away from all of like the blushes and the bronzers that I've used, but doing this just blends the whole look in together and really helps it just kind of creating that perfected makeup base, which is what we're all about. Again, it's always going to look a little bit more harsh on camera than it does in real life. In real life, it's giving like real bronzed bridal goddess, which I'm really enjoying. Now, the final step with regards to my makeup base is actually the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. Oh my goodness, that's a mouthful. I didn't realize actually when I bought this that it was just a refill of it, so I haven't actually gotten around to buying the actual product, but I just kind of keep this on my makeup table, and it's a really gorgeous powder, just blending your whole look together and giving you like, it literally looks like you've given yourself an airbrush. Like I can completely understand why this is called that, because it doesn't take away any of that shine, it doesn't take away any of that sheen, but it does take away the kind of like, you know, that greasiness that you get. It takes that away without removing that glow, which is what I really like about this. And that is us done for the base. I'm so happy with how it is looking. I feel like I'm just gonna pull this whole look in together with the eye look. Now I'm gonna go back in with the Hourglass palette, and you guys know what I'm like. I always love using a bronzer as the base of my eyeshadow. I feel like it's a really great way of bringing it all together. Another great thing to do if you much prefer a bit like warmer, more pinky tone, is to use your blush as the base of your eyeshadow. It's really beautiful to do that as well. So I'm going to take the lightest shade here from the Hourglass palette, and I'm just going to go kind of in the crease and over the lid just to create a bit more of like a base for the eyeshadow to sit on. Okay, time for eyeshadow, and of course I'm going to be using my favorite eyeshadow palette. This is a Too Faced one, and this is perfect if you're looking for the perfect kind of like bridal wedding guest makeup look, because it's just the most stunning neutral palette. I believe it is literally called the Neutrals. What's this one called? The Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette, and it really is just the perfect like nudie neutrals. And I'm wanting to go for a little bit of kind of like warm pinky tone look, but I'm wanting to keep it really bright. I'm not wanting anything smoky. I'm not wanting anything too kind of like dark glam. I'm very much wanting that like light glam look. I feel like wedding glam is just like the best way to describe it. So using another Real Techniques brush, honestly these are just the best. I'm actually going to go in to this shade right here. This is Shimmering Pearl, and honestly this is just the most beautiful shimmery light eyeshadow palette. I feel like it's just going to look so perfect, just swept across the lids. Okay, I'm really unsure. I've gone for two different looks because I'm not sure if I like this. This is Shimmering Pearl, and then this one is Sparkling Sand. It's a bit more of a pinky tone, and I'm not sure I'm liking how they're sitting. I think I'm going to take them off. Oh, I hate it when you've got to reset with regards to your makeup, but it's worth it to make sure that you have exactly what you're looking for with regards to your look. Okay, I'm thinking on the spot here with regards to what I want to do with my eyes, because I really do want to keep it really nice and light and neutral, and I just feel like those shimmers were giving me too much like glitter, too much evening glam rather than like bridal glam. So what I think I'm going to do instead is I'm actually going to go in with the Bobbi Brown, another Bobbi Brown product. I promise this isn't sponsored by Bobbi Brown, the Long Wear Cream Shadow Stick. I absolutely love these. They're really, really great at just creating more of like a shimmer rather than an actual like glitter on your eyelids, and they're super easy to use. Actually, I think this actually might be one of those one and done eyeshadow situations. So I'm just going to rub this across my lid and then blend it out with the brush, and I think that might create exactly the look I am going for tonight. Okay, that is giving me exactly what I was hoping for. More of kind of like a pearlescent sheen rather than like a shimmery sheen, if that makes sense. That was actually in the shade Golden Pink, which is just such beautiful. I think that's the best way to describe it, just a beautiful pearly pink colour. So I think if you're looking for some like bridal makeup eyeshadow looks, look no further than this. And as I said, it's a one and done situation. I'm not actually going to apply anything else because I don't want a smoky eye. I just want a really like natural base, and I'm obviously going to be doing my signature cat eye over the top because I feel like I can't not. I really can't not. So I'm going in with the shade Truffle from this Too Faced palette. I'm just so happy with how that is looking. I feel like it's just giving me that like bridal glam kind of a vibe. I'm just going to finish it off with some mascara. This is the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara, which I really, really love. Oh, I'm so happy with how that is looking. Now, I am trying to be really, really careful with regards to my eyeliner, not to let it spill onto my lower lid. I've kind of like given it a bit of a wipe just to make sure that there's no kind of like black line underneath, because I feel like that's going to make it much more like evening, dinner, nighttime glam, whereas I'm very much wanting this to be more of a wedding glam, which I know we are going out for an evening meal, but I'm really in that bridal mindset, so I'm so happy with that. Now, to complete the look, I've got two lipsticks to choose from that I'm kind of undecided between. The first one is another Bobbi Brown number, which I absolutely love. This is the Luxe Lipstick in Neutral Rose, and it's just like this really, really gorgeous, almost like brownie nude colour, which I think is just gorgeous. And then the other one to choose from is a gorgeous Charlotte Tilbury number. Now, this is in the shade the Duchess, which is a bit more of a pinky nude. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but I think looking at both of these in the viewfinder, I think this one is actually giving more like bridal vibes. So I think this is the one that I'm going to go for tonight. And of course, I'm going to line the lips first with the Clinique lip liner in Intense Blush. I always get asked from you guys about with regards to like lip filler, or if I've had anything done. I've never had any filler put in my face. I've gone nowhere near it. I personally just find that lining your lips makes the biggest difference with regards to giving them that definition, because actually I don't have a huge amount of definition in my lips, like especially when I turn my head to the side. I always think, wow, they look really flat against your face, but just using a little bit of liner is like the perfect way just to give them a little bit more definition without having to actually go through the surgery. Oh yeah, that is the perfect bridal lip. Just a really gorgeous kind of pinky nudie shade, not too pink, not too brown, not too nude. This is just giving the bridal makeup look I was hoping for. I'm then going to set that in place with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray, and that is us ready for the night. Just to show you how the makeup looks away from the window, because I always find it's a little bit more harsh when I'm sat right in front of the window, and this lighting is a little bit more like how it actually looks in the mirror and in person, as opposed to like the harshness of the lighting right by the window. So as you can see, we've got very natural like glowy skin, a very lovely like pinky lip, and I feel like that Bobbi Brown eyeshadow stick has just pulled the whole look in it together. Sometimes it really stresses me out when I've got to like reset or take things off, but sometimes it is the right decision. I've actually been watching it glow up recently, and it does remind me how much people are like, it gets really stressful when people just kind of like try and fix it, and sometimes you've just got to reset, start again, and accept that actually it's gonna be better for you in the long run. So I'm so happy with how it's looking. I'm just gonna quickly straighten my hair, do my usual, you've seen that 1,000 times, and then we can start going through outfits, because I have a few different dresses to try on and show you. This is the one I'm thinking is gonna be the one for tonight. Such a beautiful new look number, but I wanted to show you a few other options as well, just in case. Right. Hair is done and dusted. Obviously just gone for my signature bob. And before we start trying on dresses, before I show you outfit options, I wanted to show you a couple of bridal accessories that have have come in recently. I picked up a few things from New Look. If you are looking for some really gorgeous, affordable bridal pieces, New Look have some great options for like hen outfits, bridal dresses, wedding guest outfits. They have so many gorgeous pieces. So the first thing I picked up, which I thought was just absolutely adorable, was this little headpiece. So it's actually a hairband with pearls all around it, and I was thinking if I wanted to do a hair up kind of look, this would be so perfect just to kind of complete the look, because I am someone who I always wear like scrunchies and things. I do need quite a big hairband in my hair to keep my hair in place, so to be able to like hide it with this, it's just got the gorgeous little pearls running through it. I just thought that was so cute. It's from the New Look premium collection, but it was literally only £4.99. £5 to create a bridal hairstyle. I am so in love with that. I then have a couple of new pairs of shoes. Now these are the ones that I really want to wear tonight, but I think it's going to depend on what dress, because I know for a fact the gorgeous white dress that I want to wear, these are not going to be high enough. But they're this gorgeous little pair of bow heels. I think they're from the Wide Fit collection. They are from the Wide Fit collection, and they are just the cutest little thing in the world. They're just this really gorgeous like matte leather, which I really like. I feel like it makes them look a lot more expensive. I think if they'd gone for more of a patent leather, it would look a little bit high street, you know what I mean? Like this, I feel like it looks like you could have picked up in Selfridges, on Farfetch. They are just so cute. So they've got the strap around the ankles, so they're going to hold you in really nicely, and they've got a really gorgeous size heel. I think these would be perfect if you're doing like a big engagement party or like a hen night or something like that, where you know you're going to be on your feet for a really long time, because they obviously look beautiful. You've got the elevation of the height, but these are going to be super comfortable. You've got the support of the ankle strap as well as the support of the block heel, and obviously it's not too high a heel. So I think these are so gorgeous, but depending on what dress I wear tonight will depend on whether I get to wear these. Now the other pair are definitely high enough to wear with the white dress, and I also think these are just gorgeous. These are actually very Sophia Richie inspired. I'm not gonna lie, I've been so influenced by her wedding. I know it's so stereotypical, but it was just so gorgeous, and I could definitely see her in a pair of heels like that. It's just like a really gorgeous pair of strappy little sandals. I think these are so cute, and as you can see, they have a much higher heel than these little bow ones. Like look at the difference in the heel height. So these are a lot higher, obviously not going to be as comfortable, but I guess that might work out better because obviously we're going to be sitting down for most of the evening, so I don't need to worry too much about being comfortable. But one thing I really like that New Look do, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but they actually have like padding here, so hopefully that'll be really comfortable on the balls of your feet. I think these are also from the Wide Fit collection. I can't quite remember. Yes, Wide Fit, made from a water-based PU. That's interesting. And I think these are also, yeah, they're vegan leather as well, which is really nice. So these I just think are very classic, very bridal, the kind of shoe that you'd often like expect at engagement parties, at celebrations and hen do. So I think these are also a gorgeous option. Now let me show you the dresses that we've got to go through, because as I said, I'm really undecided with what to wear. So this is the gorgeous New Look one, which is very like classic. As I said, this could actually be a wedding dress. I think it's so beautiful. You've got the gorgeous like satin buttons running down it. It's a beautiful maxi length, but it is long on me. I've then also got this like River Island number, which I really like. I'm not entirely sure if it's to daytime though. Another River Island number, which I think would be beautiful. I've also got this Forever New number. So let's try them on, because I definitely need to get myself out of this robe. This is the gorgeous robe from Cyber Jammies that I showed you recently. It's always like my getting ready robe. So I'm gonna get myself out of the robe. Let's try on the dresses, and you guys let me know your favorite and let me know what I think I should be wearing tonight. Outfit option number 1. Now my main concern with this one is it enough for an evening outfit? I could always elevate it with my bag, but my favorite thing about this is the heels. I just love how these bow heels look. I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. I really like the fact that the ankle strap's quite low. Sometimes I find, being a shorter girl, the ankle straps being too high can really block off your leg and make your legs look a little bit shorter. So I love the fact that it's got quite a low ankle strap, and the little pointed toe with the bows is just so gorgeous. One thing I will say is that with New Look heels, I usually size down half a size, so I'm a 3.5, and I normally go up to a 4 with regards to heels, flats, things like that. But I always find with New Look, especially if you're going for the wide fit, go down half a size if you can. So I got these in a 3 and they fit perfectly, and I love how they look with this dress. I love the details of the dress. The like fluted sleeves I think are just absolutely gorgeous. I love this like cinched in waist detail, and I think it works really, really well with my Coach bag. My main question is just, is it enough for a fancy evening meal? So outfit option number one. Now, outfit option number two, honestly, I thought was going to be a no straight off the back. I kind of just threw it in there just in case, and actually as I've got it on, I'm like, ooh, this could be a really, really nice option. So I've kept on the little bow heels, which I think look really, really nice, and I've elevated the look with my bag. This is a really gorgeous little demier bag. Oh, nearly fell there. A really gorgeous little demier bag, which I really like, and what I can really do is kind of like pull in the tones of this bag. I can go for some real gold jewellery and like really bring it all together, and I'm thinking maybe with like a pearl necklace, this could be so, so beautiful. This is a River Island number, and I think it looks so much more expensive than River Island. Like this to me looks very Sandro inspired. The only concern that I have for this is it too summery? If it was the middle of July, if I was away on holiday, like on a beach or something, or you know, I would definitely go for this one, but I'm just not sure if this is real like New Forest in the middle of May kind of vibes. I'm not really sure. I think this is more of like middle of July kind of vibes, like August time, you know, when it's like the height of summer, it's so hot and you just want to be really comfortable. That's my only concern. I think this would be so beautiful if you're going away on either your hen, this would be so gorgeous in like the Maldives, I think this would be so, so perfect for, or if you're going away on your honeymoon, I think that would be so gorgeous. So I really do like this actually, and this has been a bit of a curveball that I've thrown in there that I didn't think I would like as much as I do, but I'm really, really vibing with this one. It's going to be no surprise that I brought this dress out from the archives, this gorgeous little Forever New number. It is one of those dresses that I just reach for time and time again when I just want to feel elegant and sophisticated, but still be super like comfortable and feel very, very me. The one thing is that I kind of want to wear white tonight because it obviously is an engagement celebration. I think I maybe need to pick this dress up in the white version because they do have an identical version of this dress in white that I think must just be so gorgeous. I've linked to it a few times and so many of you guys have already shopped it. I think we have a lot of brides over here. Let me know if you are a future bride or just been bride or anything like that down below because I would love to know. But I just love how this dress looks. I love the silhouette that it gives, like the way that it just kind of like flows down your hips. My main concern is just whether it is bridal enough. I mean, I've kept on the bow heels, as you can tell I love these, and I've added my favorite little cupshe clutch, which I just think is so, so perfect, but I'm just not sure if it's giving me bridal engagement celebration kind of vibe. That's my main concern with this one. So what number are we on? Outfit option number 3. Let me know down below. Option number 4, the gorgeous new look dress. I wasn't joking when I said this is giving serious bridal vibes. I am so, so in love with this, but as you can see, my main concern is just the length, and I have the really, really high little strappy heels on, and I think these are probably the highest heels I've ever worn, and even then it's still hitting the floor, which is such a shame because I'm going to trip over it so badly. So I think maybe I need to look at getting this altered. I definitely want to keep it in my collection because it's such a gorgeous dress, but I think maybe altercation will be the best route forward for me. So I think this might not be the one for tonight, but we've got one more option to show you and then I'm going to make my final decision. The final dress we have is the House of CB number. I'm not gonna lie, I am so torn because I do absolutely love how this looks, especially paired with the little strappy heels. I think just looks absolutely gorgeous. My little cupshe clutch. This is such a beautiful dress. I think I maybe need to give it a bit of a steam in the skirt. I think it's gotten a little bit crushed in my wardrobe, but I love how this one looks. I love how it makes me feel. It's very bridal, very beautiful, but I don't think it's too much for an evening meal. So final outfit option. Oh, I am so undecided. I might have to go and give Alex a call and ask him which is his favorite. Okay, are we ready to see the dress of the evening? I have asked Alex's opinion. I've been sending messages in to the girls group chat and sending them photos, and we actually had quite a consensus with regards to the dress. Is that the right word to use? Everyone was in agreement that this was the dress to wear tonight. So I really hope you guys are also in agreement of this dress because we have gone for the River Island number, and I am so happy about this choice. I think it's just so beautiful. It's one of those dresses that's just so elegant, so timeless and classic, and I particularly like it because the smock silhouette means I can eat as much dinner as I want tonight and I'm still going to be super comfy. The one change I did make is I actually have gone for the strappy sandals. All of the girls said that the strappy sandals, they kind of elevate it a bit into more of an evening look. They take it from like holiday vibes to like evening vibes, if that makes sense, and I totally agree. And I've decided to go for the little cupshe clutch bag, but I'm going to wear it as a like shoulder bag. It does actually come with a chain, which I really like about it. It's like such a gorgeous like pearlescent color, and I feel like it goes super well with the vibes of the dress and the shoes. So this is the outfit of the evening. So I'm going to start this up with some jewelry because I definitely think I need to elevate it even more with regards to the jewelry I'm going to wear. I'm thinking pearls. When am I not thinking pearls? But I'm thinking pearls. Okay, my jewellery drawers are not the tidiest at the moment, so please do not judge, but I definitely think we're going to go for pearls, but I'm undecided with regards to whether I go for silver pearls or gold pearls. I literally have one of each. That's one thing I really love about the pearl pendant, is you can literally just pick it up and choose whatever chain you want for it. So I can either do the silver pearl, which will obviously match the platinum of the ring, or I can go for gold to match the handbag. I'm really undecided. I think I might go for silver jewellery tonight because I do just love how classic silver jewellery looks, especially with an all-white outfit. Okay, jewellery wise, I have gone for a couple of favourite stacks and kind of layered it all together to create a really gorgeous layered look, which I'm so happy with. So of course we've gone for the pearl drop earrings paired with the pearl necklace. I really love the pendant paired with the earrings. I think it just works so beautifully. This kind of like trilogy of jewellery I think is absolutely gorgeous. And then I've tied it all together with two pearl bracelets. I really love these. It's something I do a lot with Pandora. I actually stack up the same item twice, and I love how it looks. I actually got inspo from some of the other girls on the ambassadorship from doing that, and I really loved how it looked. So these are two exactly identical bracelets, but I love the fact that obviously because they're like half chain, and like once you kind of get moving and they twist about a bit, they just layer so beautifully together. Obviously I'm not going to be wearing any rings on this hand, but what I am going to wear, which is a couple of favorite layers at the moment, are my wishbone bangles, which I really like. So we've got one sparkly and then one plain, and what I like to do, again, to tie the whole look in together, I've actually gone for wishbone rings on this hand. So we've got wishbones and wishbones. I don't know which way I prefer wearing the wishbone rings. You can obviously wear them either way. I think, do we like that way? Because then they kind of like face the same way. Yeah, I think I like that way. So we've got the two bangles paired with the two rings, and I love how it looks. I feel like it just ties the whole jewellery look in together. And obviously I do have the gold on the clutch bag, but I feel like because it's more of like a champagne-y colour, it's quite a subtle gold, so I don't think it clashes that I've gone for all silver / platinum jewellery. So loving how the jewellery looks, loving how the outfit looks. I need to do a quick spritz of perfume. I think I'm actually going to go in with my Molten Brown Rose Dunes. This is a really gorgeous perfume. If you want something that's a bit evening-y but not too like nighttime-esque, if that makes sense, this would also be a beautiful bridal perfume or like a wedding perfume because it just like lasts all day. It's such a stunning scent, and I do get a lot of compliments every time I wear this. Does anyone else love spraying perfume in their hair? Honestly, I feel like I could just never spray enough. One last little lipstick top up just to make sure that it lasts the entire evening, and that is me ready to go for a big old engagement celebration at Chewton Glen. Okay, one last little outfit of the night before Alex tells me off for running very late, but I am so in love with this outfit. It's really giving me that kind of like engagement vibe without being too OTT, like too, I just got engaged so I'm wearing a full bridal gown to an evening meal, and I just think it really is giving me that like old money aesthetic that I'm loving at the moment. So let me know if you think that I chose the right outfit. Even if this isn't your favorite outfit, let me know if you think I made a good decision. I'm really happy with how the accessories and the shoes and the bag all kind of like pair together to create the final look. So comment down below whether this was your favorite. It's totally okay if this wasn't your favorite, but I am super comfortable, and I always say the 2 C's: if you are comfortable, you are confident. So I'm feeling really good, ready for tonight's meal. So I'm gonna head off before I get in trouble for being late, but I just wanted to give you a quick last glimpse at tonight's outfit. So let's head off for a lovely celebration engagement meal at Chewton Glen. this coffee is very, very much needed this morning. Good morning, everyone. It is the morning after the night before, and I feel like I'm doing quite a good job of not looking quite as tired as I actually feel. And I do say good morning, but I'm not gonna lie to you, this is my second coffee of the morning and it's almost midday now, and I've only just gotten myself properly dressed and ready. I feel like I'm really overcompensating. I've gone quite heavy on the makeup today because I am feeling very, very tired. We had a very, very late night last night, and if you're wondering why we are in this room right now, this is something I do love about having two kind of get ready with me stations. Number one, we've been in that room for long enough in this vlog. We've done a full get ready with me, so I wanted to sit in here for that reason, but also, not going to lie to you, I've not actually had a chance to put away the bomb site that has hit my makeup desk. You know how it looks when you've had like a full get ready with me glam look. You've got makeup, brushes, jewellery, everything, you name it, everything is completely taking over my makeup desk at the moment. And I did look at it this morning and go, not today. So I grabbed my makeup bag and got ready in this room. So I thought that we could sit down and have a little bit of a chat, because last night was so much fun. Honestly, Chewton Glen is just such a magical place. Even if you're not staying overnight, just to come and visit here in Hampshire, like, it's such a beautiful, beautiful estate in the middle of the New Forest. It's absolutely amazing. Like, the staff are just so incredible. They're so attentive. The food is amazing, and the wine list is literally like this thick, and I think we worked our way through at least half of it. We started the night in the bar with a bottle of champagne to celebrate the engagement, and we just kept going from there on out. But it was so, so lovely to be able to see our friends and celebrate the engagement properly with them, because we've not actually seen them since. And honestly, I think this has been one of my favorite things about our engagement, is how much it's given us the opportunity to see people that maybe we wouldn't get the chance to see very often, and basically give us an excuse to meet up, celebrate, and have a lovely time together. It's just so lovely to be able to see friends and celebrate the engagement together and show them the ring in person. I feel like everyone that I've been able to show the ring to, is literally the first thing that they do. They look at the top and then they all look at the arch, and it really is my favorite thing about it. So it was really, really lovely to catch up and see them. And I'm not gonna lie, I am really converted to my pearls now, hence why I'm wearing my pearl with this dress. I feel like this dress is also trying to like elevate me and make me look a little bit more awake this morning. But I have something that I wanted to unbox with you, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of livid that it didn't arrive yesterday, because this would have been so perfect for yesterday's bridal makeup look. I am sure I'm probably going to get many, many more opportunities to wear this, but I have been very, very kindly sent the Bobbi Brown Jenny Packham bridal collection. This is a limited edition that Jenny Packham is doing with Bobbi Brown, and oh my word, I'm so excited to see what they've got in here, because literally 90% of what I was wearing yesterday was Bobbi Brown. Like, I feel like they do the best bridal makeup. I actually had my prom makeup done by them, and I feel like they really, really do a good job of giving you that like elevated glam, making sure that you're looking like really fresh and ready for the day without it ever being too cakey, without it ever being too much. Like, they really do give that like soft glam look, which is what I really love about their products. We've got a little press release here from the Jenny Packham Bobbi Brown collection. Oh my goodness me, we've got some gorgeous, gorgeous products in here. Okay, I'm not going to read that because I want to open up the products with you guys and see what's in here. First of all, this makeup bag is beautiful. I am terrified of getting makeup on it, but it's absolutely stunning, and it actually has this gorgeous lining inside. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but we've got all of the products in here to unbox. I am going to start with the highlighting powder. Oh my goodness, this is in the shade Pink Glow. This sounds like my cup of tea. As I was saying yesterday, I have been converted to blush, and oh my word, look at this. Look at the packaging of that. That is so, so beautiful. The little like bows, the little rings. Oh my word, this is absolutely gorgeous. The shade. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It is just the most gorgeous pink marble. Wow, that is absolutely incredible. Okay, I'm going to swatch because wowie, that is just beautiful. Oh my goodness, that's so much like more subtle than I was expecting. There's not a huge colour payoff. It's more just like a stunning kind of shimmer payoff. I don't know how well you're actually going to be able to see that on my hand. I feel like if I had the light facing me, it would have been so much better. But just as I'm like hitting the light, it is just giving the most beautiful pearlescent glow. Guys, you are going to absolutely love that. I'm hoping that they do that as like an actual shade as well, because there's nothing worse than when you fall in love with something that is limited edition. But that is beautiful. That would also have been the most perfect color on my eyes when I was having a little bit of difficulty with deciding what eyeshadow to use. I think this would make a beautiful eyeshadow, and I really love doing that when you bring in the entire makeup look together by pairing like your highlight or your blush with your eye color. I think it's so beautiful. So for a bridal makeup look, that is stunning. Next, we've got the Blush Nudes eyeshadow palette. Again, this would have been perfect for yesterday when I was struggling with what to do. Look at that palette. That is so cute. We've got the little Bobbi Brown with, again, we've got the bows, the rings. That's just the sweetest little packaging. I'm so in love with that. Those shades, guys, look at that. They are just the most stunning neutral nudes shade. They are like a little bit more cool in tone, which I really like. I feel like that works really well if you're looking for a more bridal look. We've got this dark brown here, which I feel like is going to either make the most perfect smoky eye or a gorgeous eyeliner shade. We've then got this stunning like really cool tone pinky color. I love that. We've then got like a shimmery version of it, a bit more of a purpley color, and then a much more warm pink. I don't know if it's got the shade names. So we've got Antique Rose, Heather Rose, Twilight, Wood Rose, and Chocolate Mauve. Oh my goodness me, just so stunning. I think that really would make a perfect bridal makeup look. Like the colors in there are just gorgeous. Honestly, these would have been perfect for yesterday. We've next got the Luxe eyeshadow in Moonstone. I have heard so many people talking about Moonstone. I feel like it's Bobbi Brown's most like cult shade. Oh my word. Look at that packaging. Oh, that is just gorgeous. It's obviously really difficult to show you it because it's so reflective, but that's just so gorgeous. We've got the really lovely limited edition gold packaging with the little Jenny Packham illustrations on there. Okay, I'm so excited to see this eyeshadow. Wow. Oh my word. Look at how beautiful that is. That really is just like the most perfect pearlescent color. That is just absolutely stunning. It's like really cool in tone again, but I think that's just so beautiful. So if you're not looking for like a full eyeshadow palette, I think that would be perfect. I know that Moonstone isn't actually a limited edition color, so I'm pretty sure you can shop it just normally at Bobbi Brown, but oh, I'm just so in love with all of this makeup. This is so me right now. We then have 2 lipsticks in the collection. I feel like they're covering all bases with this. Like this one is very much an all day, not gonna budge kind of lipstick, whereas this more of a lip balm, and it's kind of gonna move a bit more, but it's obviously a lot more shit. I feel like paired together, these might be perfect. This is the lip tint in the shade Bare Pink, and this is just one of my absolute favorites. Again, so obsessed with the packaging, and if you look at this, it almost looks like there is no color to it. Like it just looks so balmy. It looks like it's just a plain balm, but actually it's got the most gorgeous like light pinky hue. I absolutely love it, and the way I discovered it had a pink hue is actually because I told Alex to use it, and I gave him my lipstick once and he couldn't work out. He was like, why are my lips looking like really pink? And for ages I didn't realize it was because I'd given him the lip tint. So yes, it does have color. It's really perfect if you're looking for a your lips but better kind of shade. So I love that. That'll be great for like top ups throughout the day. Now this is the crushed lip color in the shade Blondie Pink, and I feel like this is the one that you'd like put on in the morning, your kind of like base color that you want to last all day. Again, look at that packaging. It's just so pretty. I feel like this is going to be a bit more of like a brownie nude. Yeah, it's quite dark, but I think that might work really well, especially if you're using the Bare Pink lip tint over the top of it. It's just a really gorgeous kind of like mauvey nudie color. I think that will be so beautiful as well if you've got quite a dark skin tone. That will be so gorgeous on you. So the most lovely delivery from Bobbi Brown. I'm so excited to get using these products for lots more celebrations coming up, lots more bridal celebrations, hen dos, engagement celebrations. Honestly, I cannot wait for all of it. So I think I'm definitely going to get my use out of this collection, but it is limited edition. If you do want to pick it up, I definitely recommend doing it sooner rather than later because these are so stunning. I am not gonna lie to you guys, I have spent the vast majority of the day lying in a position much representative of this. I've basically just been horizontal for the majority of the day. I really am not cut out for late nights anymore. I honestly don't know how I used to do it. When Alex and I first met, like, we would literally be out till like 4 in the morning every single night. We wouldn't get to bed till basically when the sun started rising, and now I'm an absolute old woman and my bedtime is usually about 9 o'clock. So yeah, but no, it was such a fun night and really lovely to be able to see our friends and celebrate our engagement. And I'm really enjoying getting some more like engagement looks in, some like engagement outfits, because every time we go out for specifically an engagement celebration, I really do feel like I have to show up in white. I feel like it just is silly. I know it's so silly, but I'm like, oh, I need to wear a white dress because this is to celebrate the engagement. So I've been enjoying adding more white into my wardrobe, because you know what I'm like, especially with regards to my evening wear wardrobe, I've always very much been like a black girl through and through, partially because it's the most flattering colour, but also partially because it's so easy to wear. But I'm actually really enjoying some more white evening pieces in. So let me know the best places to look for like white dresses for like the evening. I might have a little look on Breeze, or maybe Mango might be quite nice. But yeah, hope you liked the Get Ready With Me yesterday. A bit of a start to finish, as well as some outfit options for some bridal engagement looks. I really enjoyed getting ready with you guys and just showing you exactly what I'm going to be wearing, what I was styling, and how I get ready for an engagement celebration. But I think I'm going to end this vlog here because I have not been very good at vlogging today, and I have not been very coherent. Literally just been lying like this for the vast majority of the day. But I really hope you guys did enjoy the vlog. I was going to say hit that subscribe button, but I feel like if you're new here and this is the first vlog of mine you found, this is probably not the vlog that will have made you hit that subscribe button. But if you got to the end of the video, leave me the white heart emoji down below, or just white heart down below in your comments. I always love knowing who gets to the end of my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Love you loads.